Hi guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at a process video, or the process we take when we use the date feature under your text tool. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, back on the program here. And now just a quick reminder, this is a mini series on the text tool, and I will leave relevant links in the description so you guys can follow along. Now I've already covered the date feature under your text tool, but we went into individual parts on what does what, and yeah, today we're going to be looking at a quick process video if you had to use it in actual production. So we're not going to go into too much depth on how to use those features, as you can find that in the previous videos. So this might be a bit a quick process, so you can always pause by any time if you're not sure what I'm doing and just re-watch it. So now what I want to do for this demonstration, I'm going to remove this text, make a basic best before date and packaging date for your product. So let's say this is a product that's going to be able to expire or something on that line, then we'll be using this feature. So first of all, I'll select the text tool on my drawbar. I'll add some text, so I'm going to call this PD for package date. And then I can even just put it on another line, the BB before date, but I'm going to leave it for now like this. I'm just going to leave it stock standard text and say OK. Then let us scale this. So I'm just going to scale it like over here for now, just so I can actually see what's happening. Okay, not like that. Let's try undo that. It's a bit small, so I'm going to double click here, just scale here. So there's the text height. So let's make it for now just so we can read it at 100, but I would say normally you can do it about 50. Or let's just do it 50 just in case, or just cause. So I'm going to scale it up again. The width I might be able to leave, as it won't be that important, but I definitely want some spacing. Okay, now this would be normally small, so let me zoom in for this thing. So now I'm going to make the spacing a bit more so you can clearly see what it is. Let's try about 10 mil for that. There we go. Package date, it's maybe a bit too much, but it's fine. Then I'm going to make a duplicate underneath that. You can obviously align it better, not as cowboy as me. And then we call this BB for best before. And then yeah, normally you can just have a bit of a space between these, and then it is fine. I'm going to select both of these, make a duplicate to the right of them, and try it kind of aligned with some spacing so you can identify the difference. I'm going to go double click the top one and enable the variable text here on the right. Then with that enabled here, I'm going to set it to date, not serial NO. Then we have options we can choose from. I'm just going to go a standard American date, as I don't need the time of when it was created. And then what's going to happen at the moment, it's going to take it according to my current date. So if I say apply, we've got it over there. So then what I can do, I'll repeat the process with the bottom one. So just move this down. It looks a bit weird when it's too high. So now I'm going to repeat this process, enable, set to date, and then go to American date. Now what I'm going to do with this, let's say that item is going to expire in a year's time. So I'll go a year +1 and then say OK. And now, as you can see over here, we've got package date was today's date, then best before is a year from now. So yeah, that is the process. It's rather simple. You can obviously grab that now, and then you just throw that, if you wanted to, into a group if you're not going to change it again, and then you can simply just move this around onto your product where you want it. You can obviously also play around with the different type of dates that you get, so see which one looks best for you, but this does make short of your actual process. But yeah, otherwise that is it on the process for making a date on your product. If we had to head here to softwaretraining.co.za, guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just go here, request a training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.